Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on another awesome arrival. You know, the 72 Camaro, maybe not known as the ultimate muscle car, maybe like not compared to like a 69 Z28 or a 69 Trans Am, but this car here is as much as what you can see on the outside of what's going on here, as much as what you can see, what you can't see on the inside. And what we can't see on the inside, I'm going to tell you about, and on a test drive, you would know it right away. So let's take a look around. We'll look at some great features and upgrades on here, and we'll start with what I call very nice paint, and it's called Orange Crush. And Orange Crush is just a cool color that you just really can't. Look at the depth and clarity of the type in there, and that's why I talk about that. See how that's nice and clear? You need to be able to see everything crystal clear when you're online. Like this one here has been. The clear coat has been done over the stripes, so they laid down the base color, and then they went ahead and striped the car black, and then they cleared the whole car to bury the stripes so they don't wear off, you don't wear off the edges and things like that. All new chrome, stainless, headlight buckets, upgraded set of wheels and tires with big brakes on here. We're talking about a set of Bridgestones, 17-inch polished torque thrusts, and they look great, man. This color just looks awesome. And I just want to show you a couple small things that you're not going to pick up right away, but like, look, rear brakes. Disc brakes also, and it's got the Wilwood all the way around. So we're looking around at some of the things like the Wilwood brakes, the big wheels and tires. Keep in mind we're talking about high-speed radials. Instead of having, which I think looks great, BF Goodrich radial TAs, we're talking about Bridgestone Potenzas, which have a top speed rating I think of like around 170. And the truth of the matter is, this motor in this car here is very powerful. The car's been lowered. It has suspension upgrades. It has big brake upgrades, so although it still goes fast, it also stops well too, because that's important. You don't want to just be saddled with 400 or 500 horsepower and drum brakes, okay? Under the hood, this is nice, man, because it's a nicely detailed car too. Looks great because you got some billet pulleys. Look at the size of this aluminum radiator. Okay, you got power steering, you got power four-wheel disc brakes, you got ceramic coated headers. Everything's nicely painted and detailed. Cowl induction hood, the air cleaner fits nicely up inside there. Hinges are painted a different color. Just some detail in here. They put the rubber stops in like they're supposed to. Chrome fender braces, little detail stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff that ends up costing you a lot of money. And when you restore a car, you can clearly see that that some money was spent. This car was completely disassembled because the firewall's all painted that color and the detail in there. The one thing I did want to show you is this car is a real Z28 on top of it, and it's on the fender tag here. I just want to show you that. I don't know if you can get a shot of this right here, but it's stamped Z28 right there. And in 72, they actually stamped it on the cowl tags. All right, so we're seeing some of the detail on the car, from the chrome and polish underneath the hood, from the billet accessories, from the fast ratio power steering, the suspension, the big brakes that are on the car, and some of the little stuff that you may not appreciate, but there's a lot of effort that goes into it. It's something as simple as a trunk. Let's take a look back there. This is still a great look from behind and a great body. As a matter of fact, this body style here is really starting to escalate quickly as far as values go. It's nice and tapered. The car is significantly lower, and the rear wing looks great. It's just enough to offer some stability. The tag lights work. Little stuff like that is what you're paying for. Okay, everything's painted nicely in here. New weather stripping. The jack and everything is all detailed. Insulated trunk. It's supposed to get a mat over top of it. I just pulled it up so you can see. And the detail that's going into is painting something as simple as the jack. The jack has different colors to it and it looks really nice. One of the things I forgot to mention to you was it does have a fresh Eaton posi in it with 373 gears. And so it lays down the power really nicely. Okay, so we got a little custom upgrades, some stock stuff. You got tilt wheel. You got upgraded Autometer dash. This right here is a digital version of the original style looking radio. This is right here. This is what we didn't talk about. This is a Tremec 5-speed. So out on the open road, that 373 gear in the rear, once you click it up into fifth, it's loafing along around 2,000 RPMs, and maybe you get some pretty decent mileage, but if nothing else, it just cruises effortlessly, and you go as far as you want. So this car is really meant to drive. From the walnut wheel that looks great with the stainless pieces here, tilt wheel, and if you wanted to, we can always put in the glove box for you an AM/FM digital CD with satellite, kind of hide it out of the way, and do that, or we can put it there, whatever you like, but I think that'd be a nice upgrade on a car like this. All right, in closing up this Z28 here, you know, we talked as much about what you could see on the outside, and we talked about what you couldn't see wrapped in there. I just want to make a quick run down the list, just to recap, if I could. We talked about great paint. We looked at that. It was really very nice. But things like the Covan dash, the Wilwood four-wheel power disc brakes, balanced and blueprinted 355 Chevrolet V8, around 400 plus horsepower. Got all kinds of forged internals in it, special pistons. We have receipts for all that good stuff. And this is a built motor. It sounds spectacular at idle, and it sounds great. We talked about the jet hot coated exhaust, 17-inch polished torque thrust, sorry, 16s and 17s polished torque thrust. Also, what we didn't talk about in the back is a 4-link rear suspension with adjustable coilovers in the rear, so we can raise and lower the ride height. You can make some adjustments on the shocks for dampening and things like that. We got big sway bars front and rear. So we didn't say, we didn't actually take this car out for a test drive, but what we're getting at is that this car is not only meant to go straight, but it was meant to handle well, sound great, and just be a whole lot of fun. If there's some way you can find a way to get this into your garage, you definitely will not be disappointed. Anyway, call us 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about it.